David was a young man full of dreams, big dreams. He wanted success, fast. He wanted results, instantly. And whenever something took time, he felt frustrated, angry, and lost. One day, after failing again in a small business deal, he sat by the river, throwing stones into the water, disappointed with his life. As he sat there, a gentle voice came from behind. "Why are you disturbing the river, young man?" David turned around and saw an old man, calm like the still water, his eyes full of wisdom, his posture steady, and his presence peaceful. David sighed. "Nothing in my life is working. I try, I fail. I want to be successful, but everything takes too long." The old man smiled, walked closer, and sat beside him. "Then you are fighting the wrong enemy," he said. David frowned. "What do you mean?" The old man pointed toward the flowing river. "Your real enemy is not failure. It is your impatience." The two treasures. The old man picked up two stones from the ground, one rough, one smooth. He placed them in David's hands. "These are the two greatest treasures in life, time and patience." David looked confused. "How can these stones change my life?" The old man chuckled. "Not the stones, the meaning behind them." He held up the smooth stone. "A pearl is not made in one day. It takes years, layer upon layer, slow, steady, patient work. But the result, priceless." Then he lifted the rough stone. "This is what happens when you rush. You get nothing, just disappointment." David lowered his head. Every word felt true. "The test." The old man then said, "If you truly want success, start working with me. I will teach you how to trade pearls and diamonds, but only if you promise to give time and patience." David agreed. The first few days were boring. The tasks were repetitive. He wanted fast results again. But every time he grew restless, the old man would say, "Haste makes you blind. Patience helps you see." Weeks turned into months. David woke early, cleaned pearls, learned to recognize quality, studied the market, weighed stones, checked purity, and trained his eyes with discipline. Slowly, very slowly, his skills improved. The transformation. One afternoon, after nearly a year of training, David analyzed a pearl and told the old man, "This one will be worth more in 6 months. We should hold it." The old man smiled with pride. "You have learned time and patience, both." Soon, David's decisions became accurate. His trading became profitable. People started trusting him. He grew into one of the most respected pearl and diamond traders in the entire region. Not because he was the smartest. Not because he was the fastest. But because he finally mastered the two treasures. The final lesson. Years later, David went back to the river and found the old man sitting there, just like before. He bowed respectfully. "You changed my life." The old man shook his head. "No, you changed your life the day you stopped rushing and started growing." David smiled and looked at the river. Its water was calm, steady, just like him. The old man placed his hand on David's shoulder. "Remember, success is never in a hurry. It comes quietly, to those who give time and practice patience." And that day, David finally understood. Time shapes you. Patience strengthens you. Together, they make you unstoppable.